It's sad what the world has come to these days, It's sad how we live in a society full of OnlyFans. You got porn, you got all this disgusting apps, disgusting websites that people could just like easily access to. It's just frustrating, like being an introvert and you have to deal with stuff like this. You have to deal with OnlyFans. You have to deal with all this porn, all this nonsense, all this film, all this paid, all this stuff. Just ridiculous, and I just don't understand why society allows men and guys who are also single and being lonely and stuff like that. It pulls them to stuff like this, and it's just like, what is the point? Why is society like this? I just don't understand something like why this is not good. This is not good for society, and the way I see society these days is just broken. Like you have the OnlyFans guy passed away, and they are still making. And I'm pretty sure I don't really go on that website, so I don't really don't care much. But I'm pretty sure they're still making money out of it. Still making money, and you still have people on that website. The fact they have little kids on that website is just disgusting. You have little kids, you have grown people on that website. They don't really care about themselves. They only care about their money. Like I just don't understand how society's allowing apps like this to exist. It's like you got OnlyFans, you got Reddit, you got TikTok, all these kind of apps. Everything's going around these days. You go from one website to another website. It's just ridiculous the amount of things that they try to like they try to like sexualize your mind. It's really ridiculous. And I was scrolling on YouTube right like a few hours ago, and I see this ad, and it says like a freaking game, and he has like this whole character that's like kind of expose her body, and I'm like, what is this? Wow, what is this? What is this right here? And it's just ridiculous to me. Like they are pushing stuff like this, and it's just ridiculous. And guys are attracted to this, and they are wasting their money on these people. You go on this little website, and they're paying these OnlyFans money. They're paying these virtual people that they don't even know. They're paying people money, and it's like, is this what society has been? Is this what society is now? You paying money just to see prostitutes do stuff like that, and I'm like, is it that deep? I mean, I understand it's deep because some people make money out of it, and I just don't understand like how kids as well. Kids are on that website making more money, and the fact that their family members don't even care about it is just surprising. Like your parents don't care about you. They don't care about what you do. They don't care how you see yourself. They only care about their money, and that's all they care about. It's just like it's not good for society. Everything starts from the family, starts from the parents, and it just shows you how society is about. It just shows you what society is right now. Society is all about money. They don't care about what you do. Do it, make money, and that's it. It's all about money, and they don't really care. And it's just sad. Like we men, we have to go through stuff like this. That even when it comes to relationships, you don't even know who to trust because even if you trust this girl right here, at some point she's gonna dump you, and then she's gonna find another guy who's gonna have sex with her, and then they're gonna dump her, and it's gonna be a whole routine. And she's gonna be at some point of her life, she's gonna be wondering like, yo, where are all the good guys at? Where are all the guys that were treating her goodly? And now she's like, what is going on? And it's ridiculous that people have to make choices like that. They don't really care. They don't really care about They don't really care about how you feel. They don't really care about how you feel, how you care about them. They only care about what I want the money, I'll do all the fans, I'll expose my body, I'll go over here and do this and that. It's just crazy how society is this, and it's just not fair to us guys who actually who guys like us who actually want a real relationship, who want to build their own family and stuff like that. And females just don't care because at this point they're like, you know what? Well, they don't really care, they're just chilling, relaxing, they just want to make money. And as an introvert, I'm like, what is society come to these days? You have females just like doing TikToks, cameras, they're on these websites and all that kind of stuff, and just like showing your body and stuff. Like I just don't what baffles me most is about how people spend money. Like I understand you want to spend money, but like to go on a website to spend $1 million or spend all whatever money that you have, it's ridiculous. And the fact that you have little, I still can't get my mind around like how little kids on that website, and they're making money more than the average person, and they're making more money than probably like a whole company or something. They don't really care about you. They don't really care about their friends. Making their own content, and it's just disgusting how society is, and people need to do something about it. Somebody people have to do something because the more that it keeps on going, the more it's gonna get worse, and it's gonna get even more worse because everybody is it's a job now. It's a job. It's a sex job, and everybody's gonna be attracted to it. And I feel for the single people as well, the single guys, the single ladies as well, because not everybody wants to be part of this thing right here. Not everybody wants to be part of this, sex thing right here. Everybody want to relax. Everybody want to have a meaningful relationship. But instead, society wants us to, push us towards this agenda of like, hey, so you spending, go over here, go on this website right here, go spend some money, go watch them do this and that. Go to this videos website right here, and you have to spend money, and it's just disgusting. But don't get me wrong, I do know some websites, but I just don't pay my mind to it because I'm like, it's disgusting. Because I do know some websites, but I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my time and money watching stuff like that. It's just disgusting to me. But to see stuff like that, society like that, and just to see how things go like that, it's just disgusting. Because as a young person, even as a young kid, it's also there are times that like we introverts or us single people be lonely as hell, and then your mind is like the fact that your mind your mind is like telling you like to go to the wrong places and stuff like that is just ridiculous. Like why my mind's trying to like push me towards the negative side, and something you have to like control yourself because you don't want to you don't want to put your mind towards something like that. So it's also like a psychological, it's always about controlling yourself something. But in terms of like females, and it's also the way that I see females. Something like some females, I just look there and I'm like, I might watch. Should I trust you that much or what? Because you just don't know. You just don't know. You never know what your intention is gonna be. You don't know whether she's gonna be like you don't know what kind of female that you're gonna attract to. Sometimes it's also careful to choose what kind of females that you attract sometimes because it's not every female that's gonna be good for you. So I think the way society these days, women are sometimes women we have to be we have to be careful of what we do as well. We have to be we have to be alert. We have to be smarter because we can't make dumb choices because you make dumb choices. You spend your whole money. Like I was watching I was on Twitch one time and I saw a news. Well, actually, I was on YouTube and I saw a news about someone had a crush on Pokemon, and someone trying to spend their whole money just to see her, and it's just like what? I'm like, someone said he's gonna be her future husband or something like that. He's gonna marry her, and I'm like, and people on the website like you don't even know who this girl is. She don't even know you, and you putting your heart, your soul to this, and I'm like, you have to be really dumb for that. And the person that did that actually got homeless. Like he didn't have no freaking life, nothing like that. And he was just homeless. I think I heard that was like a couple of months ago. And I'm like, this is what happens when you put your mind and soul into you put your mind into an outside world someone who don't even know you, like someone doesn't even know that you even exist. They don't even care about you. Like all they care about, all the sex work right here, all the fancy stuff that it's all about the money. Make content, make money. That's it. They don't really care about you. They give you that, they're gonna give you that connection about, what, hey, hey, here you go, here's my number, stuff like that. They don't really care. You go on the website, you go, hey, you pay $6 for a subscription, and when you say, and people are paying that. I just don't understand why guys are paying money to actually watch females make content, watch other guys actually have sex with them, and they'll like that. Like, how does that go through your mind, bro? I understand some people like that, right? I understand some people like that, but bro, that is ridiculous. To pay just to see another guy actually have sex with a girl is just wild to me. But I guess everybody has their own choice. But for me, it's just ridiculous how society's in. I don't feel like society needs to change, though. I just feel like there needs to be a point that OnlyFans get banned somehow, somewhere. I know that's not gonna happen, but if it doesn't get banned, man, it's gonna keep getting worse and worse every single time because we're gonna have little kids go on those apps. We're gonna have even little kids go on this app. I know they made some changes. I think I heard that they made some changes in the UK, so that's pretty good to see. But it's still gonna be worse. It's still gonna be worse. People are gonna be attracted to it. I do feel like there's gonna be some girls are gonna be quitting. So that's gonna be some good news. But like the way it's not good for society, man. It's not good for society. It's bad for dating because the more girls are attracted to, doing sex work and stuff like that, the more single guys are gonna be like, hey, you know what? Since you girls wanna do stuff like that, we guys are gonna be on this side right here, we're gonna be lonely, we're gonna focus on ourselves, and we're gonna mind our own business, which is good. But at some point, sometimes in life you just gotta like take a step back, yeah, we all need someone in our life who's gonna like try to level up. So it's just stuff like this is just not good. And it's gonna be bad for society. Society doesn't do nothing, anything good about it. But as far as dating wise, man, it's not gonna look good, man. And I do feel for the future. You know, being 25 and growing up, it's gonna look. I know it's gonna be bad, bad, bad. As long as the day that I can't wait for the day that all these websites get banned or all these websites gets like blocked and stuff like that. It's gonna be a win-win for everybody. It's gonna be a win for us as well. So it was good to see those people working in subway stations and stuff like that. So, but as far as just like society-wise, it's not good for society because it's like the money-wise, it's not good for. It's because they're taking all the money from people who actually want to earn good money. Actually, people who actually want to work hard and work and get money. So for them to like just have sex and it's like get paid a huge money and make content and people have to like subscribe for them, it's just ridiculous. The fact that you have to subscribe to someone who's from a different country and you're not even the same country as that person is just ridiculous. And people like that. And I don't understand having a young person who's like 18, 19, or 20 years old or 15 years old could have like 18 million, 12 million, or 19 million around that age. And it's just baffling. Like, who would do such a thing like that? Like, why would you sit down on a computer at your house and all you do just watch OnlyFans creators just post content and just pay them a huge money? Like, are you that ridiculous? To the fact that you're gonna lose your house, to the fact that you wanna see a Twitch creator, I mean, that is just ridiculous. But people, like, everybody's different. But like for me, wise, the way I see it, it's not good for me. It's not good for society, and it's not good for the economy. It's not good for the world because everything's gonna be bad. And then at some point, everybody's gonna be a sex creator, a sex worker at some point. Everybody's gonna be there, and people are gonna be like, you know what? If that's what you're gonna do, everybody's gonna slide. It's gonna be this. There's gonna be a disconnect with your family, and you can see that already. People, I'm pretty sure that people once people get into stuff like that, the family don't want to talk to you no more. The family don't want to have nothing to do with you, and it sucks. It sucks when people do stuff like that because breaking down your family morals right there, just breaking down your family blood, and people don't care. It's all about the money. At the end of this, it's all about money. It's all about money. It's all about what makes you happy, and go about your life, do what you want to do, whatever makes you happy, go for it. But in terms of society again, it's bad for society, and I hope that gets banned one day. Of course, that's not gonna happen, but I hope one day it gets banned. Hopefully, dating goes back to the way dating used to be back then, where everybody was used to be, outside, chilling, relaxing, getting to know one another. Now it's all about just like online, sitting down, pay to win, pay to, make yourself look happy, pay to, subscribe and stuff like that. So it's sad to see, as an introvert, it's sad to see how the world's going, and it's sad to see when it comes to like dating wise and stuff like that. It's just sad to see. But hey, that's what I gotta think. That's what I think about dating and social media and all the fans stuff like that. Is just sad to see, man. But hey, let me know what you guys think below about society and all the fans and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think below. Go try to make another video for you guys very soon. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and catch you guys next time. Peace.